It is a classic three-act kind of structure.
Barry Michael was born in England and very early in life discovered a love for two kinds of films.
I grew up loving horror, and we had copies of the Star Wars movies in our home, so we would wear out the VHS.
Barry opened AB Media House in East Hills Mall. This independent artist and filmmaker has a droid out front, some memorabilia for sale, and something Star Wars around every corner. In fact, he's a laser blast away from the theaters, where he'll be watching the newest Star Wars offering, The Force Awakens.
It is going to be huge. I would love to see the Star Wars movies get back to the top of the highest grossing movies of all time, because they deserve it.
A definite passion for the genre. In his store, he has a lab where he recreates familiar props from the movies.
We gave him...
Ears I have. Yes.
And uses a 3D printer to build lightsabers and battle helmets. And he's not alone. Crystal Appleton also developed a love for a galaxy far, far away. She's working on an exact replica of Jango Fett's costume, a bounty hunter in the second trilogy. She's using photographs to mold and piece it together, and it has to be perfect.
Also to get approved with the 501st, because you have to make your own outfit and you have to go by their standards, which is George Lucas's standards. No standards are not easy to follow.
And recreations are no joke. The 501st Legion is one of thousands of Star Wars groups around the world, with members dedicated not to defeating the rebels, but serving their community.
What people don't realize, the main reason why we do it, though, is for the kids.
They are universal stories that are family-friendly and inspiring and visually beautiful. They are just amazing, amazing films.
There's always something going on here at the shop or in the lab. This is Barry's latest project. It's a sci-fi spoof, and no, you can't take a look at this. But I can tell you this project is definitely ready to take flight.
Barry's new project, tentatively titled Episode 1, A New Spoof, will start shooting next year. He's constructed a full-size cockpit that resembles the Millennium Falcon, minus the flux capacitor, the Darth Vader chest plate, and some other throwback items from a thrift shop.
The Ouija pad is one of my favorites.
I don't know if it'll stay in here.
The new script is based loosely on the first Star Wars film, but it's been in the works since the last film, Revenge of the Sith, was released.
That script has been sitting there for probably close to a decade, at least partially.
Okay.
Working on movies at the level that we do, there is no budget. You rely on volunteers.
The store helps to subsidize part of his dream. The shop adds to it. But the life of an independent filmmaker is not made of Hollywood glamour and blank checks. It's more like donations, hard work, the help of friends, and a love of the craft. It's the same reason he believes the new film will be huge, with a new director guiding this multi-billion-dollar brand.
They are going to be more true to the idea of what they grew up with, where George Lucas, it was all coming from his mind, so he was staying true to himself.
Okay, you guys got yourselves a ship.
A journey that will keep the Force alive in the next generation of fans in a shop not far, far away. Mike Hart, 23 ABC.